Hey guys, 412 Sports Cards here today, back with another video, and today I'm going to be going over two wax products that I find myself ripping whenever I want to buy a box, and go over some of the pros and cons for you guys so you can decide if it's stuff you'd want to buy too. Now, obviously, if you're an investor and in the hobby as an investor only, you're going to want to be targeting singles alone. It's the best way to get the cards you want if you're looking at it with an investing mindset, but if you're like me and you enjoy the collecting part of it too, you're going to find yourself wanting to rip packs. I always lean towards these base heavier sets. We've got Heritage Minor here and Top Series 2. Get a lot of base, it's fun to sort, fun to collect, fun to watch if your rookies or prospects go anywhere over time, and the boxes are cheap at release. You're talking, at release, these are both definitely less than 75 bucks. So, nice cheaper way to scratch the itch to collect and rip some packs without taking away too much of your funds that you would typically be using for investments. So we'll start it off with Top Series 2. We're going to go over what we got here. We'll look at this Eloy. Update's usually a lot more expensive than Top Series 2 because it has a lot of the more premier and high-end prospects usually. So it leaves Series 2 kind of a little cheaper. And it's a nice place for you to get in if you're just looking to get some rookies, pull some pack fresh rookies that you can enjoy and kind of collect and see if they go anywhere over time. Now, we're going to get into three cons here. Con number one is it's hard to pull anything worth decent money at the time of release. When you're buying these packs, you're looking for the key rookies. Even in 19, which is a loaded class, you're looking for like Eloy, Tatis, and Alonso. And those were all like $5 cards max at release. And you're spending like at least $60 a box. It's going to be tough to recoup the rest of your money on that box. It's not easy at all. So you're definitely almost always going to be in the hole. The chances of hitting big, as you would say, are really difficult. Con number two is that you're guaranteed hits, which come one per, it's usually guaranteed one relic. A box in a hobby format is stuff like this. This is from 2020, but you're frequently seeing these plain jersey relics. That's what you're getting. And often there are players like this who are not rookies, and are also not that great, so, I mean, it just doesn't have a lot of appeal to me. Maybe it does to some people, but I don't know. Not my favorite. And con number three would be that it's really hard to get good numbered parallels that are not, like, the golds that you see, like, out of 2019, which you're getting, like, 2 a box. Like, I opened my 2019 box, and I got 3 numbered parallels, but 2 are of inserts, so I don't really count those, because they're not that exciting, and they're not really that collectible. The only one of a base card I got was this Chance Cisco out of 150 with like the advanced stats on the back. So that was the parallel. Really hard to get numbered parallels in this stuff that are low numbered, and I mean that's a definite con on this set. But getting into the pros, it's really fun to get a huge stack of base to look through. You're gonna get, what do we got here? I mean you're getting 14 cards a pack. There's something like 20-ish packs a box. I mean, that's a lot of base to look through, and when you're buying wax, you want to be opening packs and looking through cards, and you definitely get to do a ton of that with Top Series 2, and at a cheap price point. A second pro would be, like I said before, getting to follow all these rookie cards. I mean, I definitely got guys like Eloy, but I also got a lot of other rookies that I keep in a box. I keep the ones I think are going to be good top-loaded, and every now and then I look through them to see if those guys are going to have taken off, and that's really a fun way to enjoy the hobby. Finally, I would say that there are chances at grading your cards. This is something I've found to be really, really fun. So, like I said before, my Alonso and Tatis are off at PSA for grading because they look really sharp. And getting pack fresh cards is the best way to get cards for grading. They've never been looked over by anyone else. They're straight from the pack. You're putting them in the supplies yourself, so you know you're taking good care of them. It's the best way to get pack fresh cards. Now, often, they're not always perfect. Like, you can see my Eloy, that top left corner is touched. It's not quite perfect, a little dinged. So this wouldn't be a good grading candidate, but there's something about just opening packs and just looking for pristine cards and seeing if you can find cards in gem mint condition yourself. There's something just really exciting about it. And if you guys haven't tried it, buying packs and submitting your own cards that you've pulled, I definitely recommend it. And that's what makes Series 2 so fun. Getting into the second set, Heritage Minor League. Here's just a pack. These are just empty packs from when I ripped the boxes. I keep them around kind of as keepsakes. But Heritage Miners is the same design as regular Heritage, but it's coming with one auto and one relic. And let's get into it. So 2 cons. One, a more simple one, is that it features only minor league players. So you're not going to be seeing any of your favorite MLB players in the set. But I mean, that's often okay. Like you're gonna be getting. I mean, they look like this. You're getting a lot of minor leaguers. So none of your favorite MLB stars, just prospects, which might be a downer to some people. But one of the key issues is that the set doesn't garner a ton of secondary market demand. When you look at a set like Bowman, for example, for prospects, those cards spike in value. But you can see here's a decent example. I have this Vlad Jr. from, this is 2018 Heritage Minor League. Vlad's Topps rookies have kind of blasted off. His Bowman has blasted off, but you don't see these Heritage Minor League base increasing at all. You definitely need to see not only hype, but sustained success for these to take off. So getting to the point of secondary market value is definitely a concern. You have that problem less with like this Eloy and Topps Series 2. Those kind of fall into the category of the first to take off. These are definitely not the first cards to take off, and they take a little bit to get their prices up and going. Let's get into some of the highlights though. And I really love Heritage Minor Leagues. One of the best things about it, you're getting 2 hits a box. And even though they often aren't worth a ton, they're cool to follow. Like you'll see like here, I mean, kind of like that relic I showed earlier, this is just a plain jersey relic of a prospect, but there's something more exciting about getting a plain relic of a prospect, of a guy who you still have hope for, you still feel like he could develop into something, and I don't know, there's something about it, it just makes it more exciting. It's more exciting to follow, and you hope for something better in the future, and you kind of watch this player now. Because unlike Dan Vogelbach, who kind of had his moment and it's over, and he's probably not going to be that great, you never know with this guy. He's still young, you know. I don't really know that well who he is, but, you know, you always stay on the lookout for his name. You can get also cooler stuff, like, I mean, I got this Bo Bichette relic with a black out of 50 parallel in 2018. And, I mean, it's just made watching Bo Bichette progress and move through the minor leagues and into the majors so much more fun to have this cool card of his. It's not worth a ton, but, like, it was really fun to track, which is definitely part of the experience with Heritage Miners. It's fun to watch these guys progress. You can even have bigger cards, like the same kind of concept applies to this Alek Thomas auto that I got from 2019. Fun to follow, watching him. He's a top 100 prospect, so it's definitely exciting to watch. A second pro is that you're going to be getting tons of top prospects in each box, which is kind of a fun way to enjoy the hobby. So I guess I'll show you guys some of these here. Let's get them out. I mean, you got like Brendan Rodgers, Luis Garcia, Taylor Trammell, Brandon McKay, Brusdar Graterol, AJ Puck, Sixto Sanchez, all kind of top prospect type guys. And up here, I believe I had some set aside. Yeah, like this Brady Singer, Kristen Pache, Nico Horner, Victor Mesa, Nolan Gorman, Joe Adell, Kalenic. You get the idea. All from one box, by the way. So you get a ton of huge name prospects in each box, which is really fun. It's fun to have a card of those guys. Because, I mean, there's so many, it's hard to zero in on one of them and buy expensive cards of them. But it's cool to open a box and just get tons of top 100 prospects in it. And I guess the third pro point is that it's really easy to get parallels in this stuff compared to, like, Topps Series 2. You typically get at least like one of these type of box. These are blues out of 99. All the parallels are 99 or lower. I mean, this Jesus Luzardo, it's kind of hard to see, is a flip stock. Like they flip the stock of the front and the back, and these are like 1 in 4 boxes. So like it's a cool card of a good player. I've gotten numbered relics a number of times, so they're not overly hard. But this Bichette out of 50, I've gotten blues out of 99s before. So it's nice to see color in your boxes. It's low numbered. I don't know, there's something about it. It just feels good. Basically, I mean, you might know what this sounds like. It sounds like Heritage Minor Leagues is a poor man's Bowman. And it's a way to get prospect cards, but in a lot cheaper fashion. There definitely are cons. You definitely don't see the prices run up. I would say that if I were investing in singles, I'd be buying Bowman because that's the stuff that you're going to see increase in price more. But as a collector who wants to rip packs and be able to do it on a budget, I really like Heritage Minor Leagues set because you get so many numbered parallels, so many prospects to watch and see if they develop, and at a cheap price point, it's hard to beat. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think Heritage Minor League and Top Series 2 are both great buys, both sets that I'm going to be continuing to buy into the future. Anyways, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more videos like this. I tested out something kind of new today, and I'll catch y'all later.